Good afternoon, Cardinals. My name is Sam, and these are your afternoon announcements. The latest attendance models for trimester 3 will now allow for students to request a locker. The lockers are socially distanced spaced as per district requirements. If you have previously been assigned a locker, your locker and combination will remain the same for the remainder of the year. Students will receive an email with their locker number and combination once the request is processed. Seniors, if you still need help with your plan after high school, please reach out to the Career and College Specialist, Ms. Michulis, aka Chewy, either by email or stopping in the Career Center in room 203. Boys track practice information. All runners meet on the track at 3 p.m. All throwers meet Coach Weber in the weight room at 2:45 p.m. Any girl that is interested in or is planning to join track and field this year. The season started on Monday, March 29th at 3 o'clock at the track. Make sure you are signed up before Monday and come ready to work out. Please see Ms. Lacey at the activities desk for information and how to contact Coach Green for any questions.
What's up, Cardinals? I'm Harry. Any boy tennis player interested in playing this spring, we started on March 29th. Any questions, see Coach Sorick, Coach McElberg, or Coach Miller. We do not cut and no experience is necessary. CR Cheerleading is hosting open gyms for anyone that would like to start stunting and tumbling on April 6th and 8th, 3:30 to 5, and April 10th, 11 to 1 in the lower gym at CRHS. No obligation, just have fun. Waivers must be signed before participation and can be found outside Miss Lacey's office. Have a good day, Cardinals.
Good morning and welcome back, Cardinal Nation. It has been wonderful to see many of you at school, and we miss our distance learners that are still learning from home. A special thank you to all of our Cardinals who have demonstrated true leadership this year, supporting each other with the many challenges that we have faced this year. I am very proud of the many student leaders that we have in our building at all grade levels. Link crew, Cardinal leaders, our captains, club advisors have rallied together to create virtual events and to welcome us back as regularly as we can. I'm also very proud of the new affinity groups that we have for our students. So if you are on or within a group, you really need to check out all of the activities that we offer at Coon Rapids High School. All students at school, thank you for your respectfulness to one another and adhering to all of our safety protocols, such as wearing your mask at school. Together, we will continue to work with one another safely to bring back our normal school activities. Thank you for continuing to be patient and to help us be creative on how we celebrate safely this spring. Cardinals never stand alone is an important statement and quote from our school from a former alumni, Dakota Fortis. Dakota, a few years back, stood bravely in front of our entire school body at a pep fest because he knew that everybody was going to be loving to him and compassionate, and he wanted to do that in front of all of Cardinal Nation. This year has been challenging for all of us as we have tried to cope with the challenges of COVID-19. As students, staff, and community members, we have experienced loss, illness, homelessness, financial stress, social emotional trauma, and so much more. As a school, we have committed to supporting our students and our community when traumatic events take place. As the murder trial for Derek Chauvin evolves, our school will pay attention to supporting our students, staff, and families through the weeks and months ahead. We love and care about all of our students and families, and we know that our students learn best when they are safe, loved, welcomed, and cared for. We will continue to do our best to honor students with the things that they struggle. Let's stand together for each other, with each other, in the hours, days, and months ahead. If you or any of your friends are experiencing any type of trauma or stress, please reach out to any adult at our school. We are here for you, we care for you, we love you, we want to be with you, and you are not alone. Do not hesitate to reach out to any one of the adults at school. And I'm so glad to have you all back again. Have a wonderful day and welcome back, and go Cardinals.
Hi, Cardinal Nation. I wanted to take a couple minutes to introduce myself and also welcome some of you back to school. It's been a long time, and it's so good to see the hallways filled with you guys and people laughing and getting back to some of the business of school. So just really, really happy to see you. I'm Mr. Walrath. I'm the Activities Director at Coon Rapids High School. My office is here in the main office. If you ever need to see me, feel free to walk right on in. I'm here to help. I wanted to tell you about some of the things that we have going on this spring and hope to get you involved and doing some things here outside of your regular classes here at Coon Rapids. most of you have received an email from me, probably all of you actually, hopefully, about some of the clubs that are going on right now and student organizations that are meeting this spring, either virtually or physically. And I wanted to make sure, again, if you have any questions on any of those clubs, where they meet, when they meet, please come and see me. Please send me an email, let me know, and we will take care of you, introduce you to the advisor, and get you going in those student organizations, because they're lots and lots of fun, and it's just a great way to get involved and meet new people. I also wanted to let you know that for the most part, our spring sports are still available for registration. They did start this week. However, it doesn't mean that you can't still register. We would love to have more kids come out. And if you have any questions about that at all, please come see me or Miss Lacey here in the main office, and we'll help you with registration and get you going. Again, it's wonderful to have you back here at school, Cardinal Nation. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out to listen. And again, if you have any questions about activities or sports or whatever it is, my door is always open. Have a great day. Be safe, be kind.
Hello, Cardinal Nation. We are so excited that you are back in school. I have a couple of housekeeping things, however. Starting this week, we need you to be to class on time. So starting this week, if you are tardy to class, you're going to get phone calls home, and eventually there will be some kind of an office consequence. The second thing is, after school, by 2:40, we need everybody to be at an activity or at QST in the library. After 2:40, we're going to start having you go outside. It's nice out, so we want you to get out and get some fresh air. So we just wanted you to know those couple of things. And again, we are so excited to have you back. Have a great day.
Back to it, Holland comes in and two-handed jam. Since 1965, there have only been 2 years when the Cardinals didn't have at least one athlete qualify for state. This year, they sent 5 guys to the tournament. 152-pounder super section champion Demetrius Seals had a rough draw, losing to the eventual runner-up in the first round and the eventual 5th-place finisher in round number 2. Our request to get a camera to the tournament was denied, but we're fortunate to have some highlights from our friends at CCX. Dalen Jones lost the first round at 145, but he wins out from there. Big takedown here on Josh Rout of Hastings in the 5th-place match. Gets some near-fall points on his way to a 10-6 decision. Senior Ellie Medimba lost to the eventual champion in the first round at 160, but it's the only one he'd lose. Battling Gage Mueller of Laconia in the 5th-place match, Medimba dominates, taking 5th place with a 17-3 major decision. Another senior finishing his career with a win is 170-pounder Alex Kowalczyk. He too lost in the first round, but battled back to finish 5th at state. He controlled the match against Adam Aldemira of Wayzata on his way to a 6-0 victory. Gavin Layton's only loss last year was in the state championship. This time, he finishes the perfect season by beating Anoka's Tyler Nebelung for the third time this year. Layton had pins in the first 2 rounds, beats Nebelung with a 7-0 decision, a perfect 35-0 this season. He won 85 of his 86 matches over the last 2 years of his Cardinal wrestling career.
The boys basketball team was gunning for its first trip to state since 1983 when the Cardinals traveled to Duluth East last Thursday. After earning upsets over 4th seed Blaine and top seed Andover, they were taking aim at the 2nd seeded Greyhounds from Duluth East. The Greyhounds were 15-3 and riding a 6-game win streak, so the Cardinals would have their work cut out for them. Duluth East, a good perimeter shooting team, but when this shot doesn't fall, they don't worry because they've got Maddie Thompson down low to clean up the rebound. 3rd chance is good, and the Greyhounds lead 5-1. But that outside shooting does heat up. Giovanni Salvador knocks down the open look from the corner. Duluth East growing their lead just at the start of a big night for him. Cardinals sticking to the process to keep the game within reach. They feed Elijah Smith down low. He works his way to the basket you saw there, and the Cardinals try to kickstart their offense. Cardinals attacking again. Armonte Henry kicks it out to Matthew Ellingson. He hits the 3, and they cut the deficit to 6. Well, the Greyhounds are going to stretch the lead again, and it's Jordan Doe driving the left side of the lane and scoring off the glass. Nice move to the basket there. but they just can't contain Duluth East at the other end. We move to the final seconds of the first half. Salvador left alone on the perimeter again. He hits another three. The Greyhounds have a 36-19 lead going into the locker room. Cardinals hoping to regroup in the second, but the Greyhounds charge out of the break again. Joe Voss driving to the basket and pushing the Duluth East lead to 44-22. We're still early in the second. Elijah Smith driving, and it's blocked away out of bounds, but he's got blood on his elbow, so he heads off some of the blood on the back of Matthew Ellingson, so he's forced to switch to a different jersey, wearing 13 for the rest of the way. You can see the blood there. Cardinals back on the attack, as you can see Matthew's new jersey. They're going to find Ellingson at the top of the key. He hits another three for Coon Rapids with a big hole trying to dig out of. When they're able to get their offense rolling a little better later in the game, are Monty Henry and a lot of traffic down low, but able to find his way to the basket. Henry held to just 8 points in the game. Ellingson with a nice pass over the top to Alex Beck. The Lizard scores in close, but still a 54-38 lead for the Greyhounds. MJ Galama is the Cardinals' leader on offense, but he comes up with some big defense as well. A couple of times getting himself into great position, drawing offensive fouls against the Greyhound. MJ was frustrated by foul trouble in the Andover game, causing the frustration this time around. Cardinals need any momentum they can grab, and the fans were feeling it. Galama on the run, then steps back, knocks down a three. He had 20 points, and that got the Cards back within single digits, but they can't get the shots to fall at the end. The Greyhounds are able to hit some free throws down the stretch to secure the victory. The Cardinals had an inspired second half, but the hole is just too big to dig out of, and their season comes to an end with a 74-60 loss. Duluth East advancing to state as champions of Section 4A.